Hello, and welcome to another episode of Min's Minute Modcast. And we are back again with the awesome Dileep. Hey, Dileep.
Hey there, Min. Thanks very much for having me back.
Not at all. Now, I thought we'd do something slightly different because we did the traditional Modcast a little while ago. And today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite topics, networking. And to be honest, it's something that doesn't come naturally to me, obviously, as the world's biggest introvert. And I've seen some really good behaviors, but also like people who have just very much used it transactionally, and kind of makes me think, yeah, humans sometimes, they're quite a hard work. So my first question is, what's your views on networking? When was the last time you did networking and how did it go for you?
So I think I'd probably say a couple of months ago, there was a tech leadership conference and I attended that. And I think the key thing for me that I took away, if I compare networking now compared to probably 5-10 years ago, it does feel like it's become more transactional. It does feel like it's less about the person. It's more about what can I take out of this. So I remember networking with people and not one person even looked at what my name was, which is pretty crazy, right? Or other behavior I had was things like, would you like to do business with me? I didn't even tell them what I did, right? I could have had a random job which wasn't even related, and I just came. So I think for me, the behaviors that I definitely say to people that we really need to push is get to know the person, get to know what is actually behind the name. Because I think in terms of people's journeys, it's not just that transactional, what you can get from it. It's essentially about, are there any common synergies there? And can those common synergies long-term lead to something? That's fine. But initially for me, I think where we need to get back to with networking is make them fun, make them more about people and less about transactional. And I think I've seen this before myself. It's like you're talking to someone sometimes and you get that feeling that they're looking for someone else. They've probably done their research. They're probably someone really high profile there, and they're looking for that person. So they're quite twitchy to get away. And you're talking to them, but are they actually listening? And you just come out of those events thinking, I've invested half a day here. I've spent on travel.
Yes.
But was it actually worth me going? So I think going back to what I'd always say to people is, with anything, make it about the person.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to get to know people. And that will lead to things, right? Positive things come out of good things for me. And that normally happens with getting to know people.